Hi, this is none other than Andy Stitt coming to you live from my kitchen, and I am going to test out this new toy that I bought, this bad boy. I wasn't originally intending on videotaping it, but since my cousin Yuri said, hey, let's be honest, everyone wants to see a barbecue video from Andy, you know what, screw it, why not? I'm not going to tape the whole thing, but I am going to tape the important parts. So the first thing we're going to start out with is this thing on all the way high heat, because I am going to attempt to cook this rather thick cut of beef, and you need it all the way on high heat in order to get a good sear. And by the way, this little thing that I got from Home Goods, this over-the-sink cutting board slash strainer, is an absolutely brilliant invention. I used it to cut all the veggies, and I used it to season this steak, and don't worry, there will be more meats coming out. But I'm going to season the steak, not season, I'm going to sear the steak by itself because it needs the highest heat. So let's see if I can operate a camera and pick up a really thick cut of beef here. Nope, I probably can't. So I am going to come back and show you what it looks like cooking on the grill. Andy Stitt for now, signing off on part 1. And we're back, and this is what side 1 looks like when it's been cooked, and I'm now starting to sear the other side, so I think we may have a winner with this thing, folks. We'll be back later. Oh my goodness, either I have like mad skills or this Foreman is amazing. Probably this Foreman is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to measure the temperature on this thing just to make sure that I don't die from it, but I think it looks pretty done just by the outside. So back later with more meat. And for the second portion of dinner, we have pork chops that were marinated in Italian dressing marinade, and little chicken breast cutlets that were marinated in jerk seasoning. Not quite as well grill marked as the steak was, but hey, still looks tasty and shouldn't be too much longer till done. Next up, part 3, veggies. Well folks, here is the verdict on the steak. I overcooked it. There is really no sort of pink in there, just a little tiny sliver. The damn thing turned out medium well to well done. And while the natural flavor of the steak tastes pretty good, it doesn't have as much juice or juicy tastiness, whatever you call it, as it normally would. So, word to the wise, this Foreman gets really, really hot. So, 10 minutes on each side was way more than it actually needed. Next time, I might do it closer to 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes on each side, and then if it's still not quite done to my liking, I can always put it back on, but I can't uncook overcooked. So I will be back with more verdicts. Okay, so thankfully the chicken and the pork chops fared a little bit better than the steak came out. The pork chops are cooked perfectly and are absolutely delicious, and the chicken is cooked perfectly. You don't want any kind of rare in there because poultry is not meant to be anything but 165 degrees. It came out very nicely too with the jerk marinade. So I'm going to continue cooking the veggies, and they can't be that hard to cook because they're vegetables and not meat, but I'll show you how they came out anyway. Well, my first set of veggies are portobellos, which I think I may have gotten a little over enthusiastic on grilling because they are pretty damn dark on that side. I don't know, maybe they look good to you. And also rainbow bell peppers, and apparently it is hard to get like real good sharp grill marks on bell peppers, or perhaps I'm supposed to do that on the softer side. Not sure, just here experimenting and showing you what my results are. And now for the final piece of the puzzle, grilled asparagus and grilled squash. I definitely put this Foreman through its paces, and I'd say it came through pretty damn well. And this is the conclusion of my first test run of the George Foreman Indoor-Outdoor Electric Grill. I think there is way too much food on this plate. Normally you don't need 15 different meats and 16 different vegetables, but I wanted to put this thing through its paces and get a workout, and my personal saying is that anything worth doing is worth overdoing. So that is why we have steak, chicken, pork chops, squash, bell peppers, portobello mushrooms, and asparagus all on this plate. Or perhaps it's not the amount of different foods, it's just the amount of each portion that's on the plate. But in any case, I would say that this grill works very well, and I will be getting a lot of use out of it. So hey, Andy's Grill is now officially open for business, so if you care to do what you love, which is eating, and I can do what I love, which is using the grill, come on over. I'll see you there.